Just a quick news break with yours truly. I'm the one and only. I go by the name of Mr. TALIAFERRO. Please make sure you're following your boy on Instagram at itsmrtaliaferro. While this is on the top of my mind, I want to address this. A lot of companies, a lot of black-owned designers have sent their merch to me, and I have not worn it on camera over the last few days. So just to be completely transparent, I'm moving, and I'm stressed. I'm also in the middle of a contract negotiation. So between both of those things, my mind has been a little bit of everywhere. Give me a week. Give me 7 days. Next week, I will get back to rocking y'all clothing lines on camera. All right, just give me a little time because I don't want to rush it, start forgetting to shout people out, tag people, and do things that would just not be beneficial to your brand. Give me a week, then I'll get back to making sure not only I'm throwing your clothing on camera, but actually helping your business and your clothing line grow. All right. Give me a week. Sorry, I just got a lot going on right now. So there's not really just one specific topic that's popping in news today. Slow news day, slow news week actually. So I figured we'll just run through like 8 or 9 different topics, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 different topics, and then kind of catch you up from there and get on out of here. So we won't go no more than like a minute or two per topic just to run through some major headlines. Let's start with Meek Mill. What up to Philadelphia? Congrats to Meek Mill and his lady Milano, or his ex-girl. They recently brought a child into the world, and Meek Mill wanted to let it be known that him and Milano have decided to co-parent. All right, they're going to do their own thing. Meek said we, meaning me and Milano, decided to remain friends and build our child as separate parents. We still have mad love for each other, but we come to an understanding. No fallout, we just moving forward. It's still love. This is for protection, so social media won't think we're moving wrong. Looks like Meek and Milano were not on the same page when he opted to make this announcement on social media, as she did hop on her social media account and say, I never addressed my private life publicly, but I just felt the need to say, and also arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor, and I doubled down on those sentiments. Yeah, Meek Mill is going to drive himself crazy. And I mean this, have we ever seen a better rapper be this bad at social media? Like, I get what he was trying to do. He was obviously trying to make sure, if Meek get caught on a blog site or something like that with another chick, he don't want people clowning Milano. He's letting it be known that we're not together anymore, right? I feel like when you do something like that, you kind of got to be on the same page as your lady, right? Like, Meek Mill will go down as the worst social media rapper of all time. Not even close. Not even. He is terrible at the game of social media. Incredible rapper, by the way. One of the 8 to 9 most impactful rappers over the last decade. I'd argue that Dreams and Nightmares intro might be the most played song in the last decade. I've never been to a party. I've yet to be to a club or a party in the last decade and not heard that Dreams and Nightmares intro played. That's how impactful that record is. But damn, he's terrible at optics on social media. Best of luck to Meek Mill and Milano as they do have a child together. Let's move over to Atlanta, Georgia, where Louisiana's own Boosie currently resides. It looks like Boosie was in a festive mood over the weekend. Looks like he was in a party mood as he threw this thing looked lit, a lit-ass pool party somewhere in Atlanta, Georgia. The only problem with the party that Boosie throwing is it's receiving a lot of criticism because we're kind of in the middle of like this thing called a pandemic, because there's like a virus that's like kind of sweeping our nation right now. And a lot of people were very critical of Boosie's decision to, if it wasn't his party, to be a performing act at a party like this. I've seen rappers do shows, but for the most part, I've been seeing rappers do the car concerts, right? They've been going to the parking lots, staying in their vehicles, or maybe even hopping out of their vehicles, but at least kind of social distancing, rather being on top of each other at a pool party. I seen one guy who threw on a mask in this video. Like, that's the funniest shit in the world, right? When you see somebody try to throw a mask on when they're around like 2,000 people. Like, what the hell is that mask gonna do when you're around like 2,000 people? You're on top of people and you got your mask on. That's not gonna do shit. Y'all let me know, are y'all going to parties right now? How were you living your summer 20 with the adjustments we've had to make because of coronavirus? Maybe you balling out. Maybe you got that unemployment running in and maybe you balling out this summer. Maybe you like, nah, I'll pass. I'll be back. Summer 2021 will be here, and I'll rather party then because of the coronavirus. Let me know how you rocking thus far. Let's move over. Let's stay in Atlanta, though, and let's talk about the hottest rapper in the game right now, Lil Baby. Lil Baby hopped on his Twitter account. They just want to let everybody know. I'm guessing somebody tried to disrespect him for a verse, and he's just letting everybody know is $200K for a show and $100,000 for a verse. Lil Baby said, I'ma feel offended if you want a verse from me, but you don't got my 100K. Respect my hustle. And I'ma be real with you. 100K is a cheap verse for me. You need to do your streaming research. Yeah, Lil Baby is as hot as a campfire right now. And I wonder how Lil Baby was moving, right? Obviously, he said he was 200 occasion. But I kind of wonder, like, how is Lil Baby moving with, like, people he knows, right? Like, what if Gucci hit you up for a verse? Because I just saw that Lil Baby did a record with Gucci's new artist Pooh Shiesty, and the Big 30 as well. I wonder if Gucci or a friend of Lil Baby asked for a verse, would they have to pay? I wonder, like, if he's 100K for anybody to get a verse, you would think even a homie of his would have to pay like 30, right? 40? Y'all let me know. If you were an up-and-coming rapper, or maybe you are an up-and-coming rapper, if you got a budget of, let's say, $300,000, if you could get Lil Baby for a $100,000 verse, and maybe, like, let's say the video for $25K, $50K, right? Let me know, would you be willing to give that to Lil Baby as hot as he is as an artist in 2020, or would you rather get 10 features for $10,000 a verse, right? Let me know in the coming box. I just want to know what y'all at with it. How hot do y'all think Lil Baby is right now? How valuable you think a Lil Baby verse is? I think it's a dope conversation to have. Let's keep it moving here. We're going to talk about some artists that's been getting money for verses for a long time now. This feature series, right? So I'm not really too into the feature series anymore. That's why you didn't hear me do a recap of the Snoop Dogg and DMX feature battle that went through the roof last week. A lot of people watched that bad boy. I'm just kind of tired of it. That's all. But I do understand the business behind doing the versus battle, right? The versus battle that Timbaland and Switch Beats have been behind. I do get why you still do it. If I'm an up-and-coming artist, I can't do shows right now. Bare minimum, there's 700,000, 800,000, a million people even we've seen these versus battles do crazy numbers. There are a million people celebrating you and one other artist's music at a time, right? So at the bare minimum, your music is going to do a lot of more streams the next day. You're going to get some followers. You'll be the topic of conversation for the next week. So it's good business, right? And I get why artists are still doing versus battles. But as a fan, I'm just kind of tired of it. So fans, after the Snoop Dogg and DMX battle, they let it be known who they would like to see in the versus ring. Next, one guy's name that came up was Bow Weezy. To me, Bow Wow is a legend. He's been a legend for like 20 years now. People were throwing out names for Bow Wow that included maybe Omarion, Soulja Boy, a lot of artists, and they're just trying to gauge Bow Wow's interest of who he would want to do a versus battle with. Well, Bow Wow let it be known that won't be happening, as on his Twitter account, he flatfoot said, I'm not doing it. He said, I came from an era where if you a legend, you a legend. No need to remind folks. I'm only 33. I got more work to do. A versus for me right now makes no sense. He said, I wanted Fabulous, but he did it already. That's why I'm saying there's no one to battle. I'm not being cocky at all. I just don't want to take that taken out of context. Soulja Boy makes fun turnt music. I make R&B hip hop music for the ladies. How is that a good matchup? You gonna crank that 1 minute, then the next you gonna cry over the next. That's an emotional roller coaster. So we're not getting a battle from Bow Weezy. Another name or two that's been floating around is this infamous legendary Chris Brown Usher versus battle. Doesn't look like that one's happened as well, as Chris Brown got on social media to address all those rumors and said, what we're not going to do is cap. He said, if anything, I could do a versus battle with myself off features alone, so I'll humbly decline. And he even said, I got the time to do it. He said, I'm busy doing nothing right now. Said he's just not going to battle Usher. Y'all let me know in the comment box below who would win a versus battle between Chris Brown and Usher. Not gonna lie, I'm looking at it like this. I think Chris Brown has more hits, but I think Usher's hits are bigger records. That's a good battle. I probably would lean, I think I'll lean towards Usher. For a fact, Usher has 7 records that there's nothing Chris Brown can play to do with that, right? There's nothing he can play to beat that. That's my opinion. Again, y'all let me know in the comment box below. Chris Brown versus Usher to 20. Who wins a versus battle? And before we get on out of here, a Louisiana rapper by the name of Kyyngg had a video for y'all, and I kind of want to play y'all. Check out Louisiana's own Kyyngg, up-and-coming rapper who has drawing similarities to Young Thug. He's got a new video, promoting new music. Check it out.
You know we from. So woo. Yeah, I'm laying between my motherfucking butter legs. No homo. Don't get it fucked up, don't get it twisted, bitch. You fucking homo. Gang. In the morning, bitch. Yeah, all day. That's a perfect example how y'all just see the littlest shit and try to just make shit a big ass, make it a big deal. Man, shut the fuck up. Y'all know I ain't gay, bitch. You hear me? Where I'm from, that's just how they show love. You hear me? They love me. You hear me? They fuck with me. You hear me? Man, niggas talking about a nigga gay. Bitch, I probably fucked your whole.
What? Thank y'all so much for the time, love, and support. I don't take it for granted. Salute. I think I'm out.